Hi everybody, it's Mama D. Welcome back to my channel, Mama D Reacts, and we've got the 7th episode of Season 1 from The Crown, Sentia Potentia Est. So, don't ask me, I guess it's something Latin. Never took Latin in school. It says, as the Soviets test the H-bomb, both Churchill and Eden have major health crises. Angry about her inadequate education, Elizabeth hires a tutor. So, let's find out what happens on this one. Windsor Castle, 1940.
Votre Majesté. Donc, c'est toujours le souverain qui commence le repas. Elle m'a pris sa première bouchée.
Oui, mademoiselle.
Time for the Vice Provost, Lilibet.
Eton College.
Your Royal Highness.
Yeah.
Come on.
There are two elements of the Constitution, the efficient and the dignified. Which is the monarch? Your Royal Highness?
The dignified?
Very good. The dignified gives significance and legitimacy to the efficient and is answerable only
To God.
To God.
precisely.
I'm getting this.
Two institutions, Crown and government, dignified and the efficient, only work when they support each other, when they trust one another. Underline that.
Do you teach this to other pupils?
No, just you. This is what I teach them. These are exam papers.
Shouldn't I know all of this too?
Ooh.
No, ma'am.
She doesn't get tested?
All very undignified.
She wants to learn all that. No, she wants to learn that too. She's smart cookie. Oh, and watch the atom bomb blow up. Whoa. Damn. That's a mushroom cloud for sure. Wow. Oh, my grandma used to have a clock that chimed like that.
So Mr. Einstein's changed his mind again?
What exactly has he changed his mind about?
That's rather less clear to me, but everyone's making a tremendous fuss.
See, she wasn't educated either, or not?
At the time of my education, I asked the Vice Provost if we shouldn't spend a bit of time on literature, philosophy, science. He felt I had enough on my plate as it was.
Yeah.
But don't you think I should have learned about it?
Why?
Well, doesn't one have a duty to know certain things?
You know when to keep your mouth shut. That's more important than anything.
Be nice to think that one could, if not hold one's own, then at least not have to steer the conversation away to dogs and horses every time.
I don't blame her.
The Prime Minister's on his way.
Well, the one good thing about this one is you never have to open your mouth at all.
But this is my retirement year.
Really? How long has it been?
33 years, ma'am, serving 4 sovereigns. The deputy's long been groomed and made ready.
2 deputies, am I right?
Yes, ma'am, a senior and a junior.
And Anne a spare.
Quite.
And I think I could work quite well with Martin Charteris.
Martin Charteris.
Yes. I assume you'll give that your blessing.
Michael Dean is the senior, the rightful heir.
Martin is a younger man. It's the more natural fit.
If that is your Majesty's wish.
Yeah, you ain't got no say-so, sister. You ain't figured that out yet? She's learning. Day by day. He's snoring.
I'm so sorry to have kept you waiting.
Not at all.
Oh, but I see you found company.
Yes.
Honey, Sugar, Pippin, say goodbye.
I have always been the person everyone wants in a room with the Russians because,
That would be bad.
oh, a disaster, ma'am, for all the obvious reasons.
And she doesn't know the obvious reasons.
Remind me of the obvious reasons. From school.
To that end, I've asked the Foreign Secretary to go to Washington to lay plans for a summit meeting between myself and Eisenhower. Antony is the finest Foreign Secretary this country has had for generations.
Yes, but I've heard he's also a very sick man.
With the Soviets known to be ramping up their production of long-range bomber aircraft. All right, sir.
Sir, this really should be done by a doctor's flight of vein. Come on.
What's he sucking up? And how much is he pulling up? Good Lord. He didn't even pull back to see if he was in the vein. Okay, I'll stop my nursing judgment. Oh, good God, is he dead?
What's that on his arm?
Looks like
Blood, sir.
Mm. Wow. That's embarrassing.
And I happen to prefer the junior. So, shall we say that's that?
Yes. I suppose we shall.
A tutor. I'd like to engage one.
any particular field.
General education.
I'll come up with some names.
Preferably one, not too stuffy. Sense of humour.
I'm no stranger to pain, Winston. This has become intolerable. I must have corrective surgery.
Ooh, you people are listening in.
Yes, all right. Yes, I need you there, Anthony. I think we're all agreed. I need you.
And I need the surgery, Winston.
Well, I'm just glad we're in the time we are in medicine.
Your Majesty.
Professor Honk.
Oh, he looks like he's got a good sense of humor.
In what sense?
Which exams she might have taken and passed. That I might better know at what level to pitch our tutorial.
Nope.
The higher school certificate, for example.
How sad. She's embarrassed.
All right.
Aw.
The school certificate, then.
Aw.
Which has entirely failed to prepare me for the life I lead now.
We taught you how to be a lady, a princess. What do you want, a degree? They want a queen.
It's a queen who is hopelessly ill-equipped to deal with the people that she has to meet.
What has this to do with me?
How could you have let me down like this?
Is this a criticism of my motherhood? It's because I would have thought you'd think twice before throwing stones on that school.
What's that supposed to mean?
I hardly see
Right.
you blazing a trail in that department.
Ooh.
Oh, don't force something that doesn't come naturally, dear. That's what I've learned.
She's not stupid.
We all have to accept our limitations in life.
That's not good. She's not stupid.
What? I have promised her that the country will always have a healthy man in charge. You know me, Bobbity. I am a man of my word.
But you can't just hide it from her. I mean, you're head of the government which runs the
Right.
country in her name. Besides, don't you think she'll smell a rat when no one turns up at her private audience?
The palace has been told that I have a cold.
A cold?
By inviting the President here.
Where?
Here, ma'am, to Buckingham Palace to a state banquet next week. The feeling is that by that time, Winston should have made sufficient recovery.
Well, I was planning on going to Sandringham.
Ah!
We can extend an invitation through our ambassador in Washington.
So is that a green light, ma'am?
Yes. President Eisenhower. To sit next to him and make conversation with him. So I need to know all about him and what interests him.
The military-industrial complex, ma'am.
Blowing up stuff.
And its threat to democratic government. It's what most concerns him.
Something lighter, perhaps?
Golf?
If I comes here, I can be leader again. That's what really matters. Yeah, getting me and I come in the same room.
Nope. He's having another one. Damn. He's having TIAs. Damn.
The Queen must never know how much we've kept from her.
Ooh. There's nobody. It's like the president being incapacitated. Oh my God! And they're not going to tell her.
It would make me feel as if I had an ally, friend, almost. And what can sometimes feel like a very...
Ooh, like you ain't the one doing. Yep. That was an insult.
It's been agony. I tried to stop them. I told them my opinion. They were so insistent we keep it from you. After the second one, I really was of the mind to let you know the truth.
Putting it together. Oh, my God. She's trying not to act.
I asked you here to discuss whether I should take Michael Adine for my private secretary, rather than Martin Chartres.
Ooh. He's like, oh,
What you've just told me is far more important.
He's like, oh, shit. I spilled the beans.
But I can't just summon the brightest, most formidable men in the country and give them a dressing down like children.
Why? You are in the right, they in the wrong.
Mm-hmm.
A good dressing down from Nanny is what they most want in life.
He's actually walking? Oh my God, good for him.
Lord Salisbury, please. If you wouldn't mind.
She's nervous.
You have prevented me from doing my duty. You have hampered and bamboozled the proper functioning of the Crown.
You tell him, girl. Good job.
How could you? My own late father valued you greatly. He believed the phrase history teaches never trust a Cecil. Deeply unfair. Perhaps not.
Ooh. Good job, Mama. They won't do that again.
I am just a young woman, starting out in public service. And I would never presume to give a man so much my senior, and who has given this country so much, a lecture, as I took the solemn oath to govern the people of my realms. But it seems that you have not been of sound body and mind these past weeks, and that you chose to withhold that information from me. A decision which feels like a betrayal not just of the covenant of trust between us and the institutions that we both represent, but of our own personal relationship.
But a personal... Right, exactly.
Two institutions only work when they support each other, when they trust one another. Yes, ramifications for the security of this country.
Oh, he's gonna make me cry. Look at that face.
To consider your response in light of the respect that my rank and my office deserve.
Mm-hmm. Those are her notes.
Not that which my age and gender might suggest.
Ooh, yes, ma'am. Good job. Good job.
Because of you.
Mm-hmm.
Already. And therefore I have discharged my duty to your father. And your forgiveness. I shall continue to serve as the leader of your Majesty's government.
Have you heard? We've a state banquet this evening.
Haven't you heard? It's been cancelled.
Christ. Why doesn't anybody tell me anything? Either I get some stilts so I can reach the heights of my new tall woman.
She's got her confidence.
Or she could get on her knees.
Oh!
Major Adine, Her Majesty requests that your appointment might wait.
I see.
Until tomorrow.
I guess she's getting on her knees. It just is like weird to think of you looking at, well, Prince Philip's gone now, but you look at them in real life to think that, you know, they had a sex life. That was awesome. That was a great episode. Great episode. I feel bad for her. I mean, they didn't let her give her just a general education, you know, math, you know, basics of science and things. So it would be hard to converse with certain people, you know. I'm really impressed that she took it upon herself to learn things. So I really have a new respect for her. I know people, you know, have different opinions of the monarchy, but she's been in it in like, what, 60-something years, the longest reigning queen. So, yeah, she's had something of a life, man. So, Leave your comments below, and if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and share it if you like. I always forget that one. And then subscribe, obviously. We're working our way up to 2,000, and it's infinity and beyond. So we will see you on the next video. Peace out. Peace out.